One recurring factor in the recent attacks on communities in north-central Nigeria is the involvement of Fulani militia. It's just 6 days into the new year, and there have been fatal attacks in Benue, Adamawa and Taraba states, as well as in Ondo State. Security expert Mando Obot is here with us to take a look at this trend. Thank you for joining us on TVC News.
Thank you for inviting me.
Now, the question is, I would like to start with the fact that these attacks have been recurring in these places. This is not the first time it's happening. And one wonders, is this a failure of intelligence, or what are we not doing right?
No, it's not. I think it's the inability of the communities to bring forth their relationships with the security agencies. For instance, there are communities, when we're talking about this narrative of saying Fulani herdsmen, to be a herdsman, you must have cows. Mm-hmm. So if you have cows and then you get into a village and you sack the village, how did you escape with the cows? So as we are sitting today, we're calling something a different name when it is actually a different thing. So as at this point in time, I would think that at this point that it should be declared terrorism. And they should be declared terrorists. Because right now, if somebody, a group of persons attack a village and then kill persons, how did they live with their cows? Why are we calling them herdsmen?
What are we supposed to call them?
They're terrorists.
But the government is yet to designate them as that. Now,
we now at this point have a reason to find out what is the dispute about. Mm. Now, you have other terrorist organizations, name can be mentioned here. They have their own struggle. They declare this is what they are struggling for. So Fulani herdsmen, what are they struggling for? You find a situation that they get into a village, a community, they kill persons, but they don't take the farmland. They kill persons, they don't steal and carry their televisions, their money, and all of that and leave. So the narrative here should be, what is the problem of these people? What are their demands? What are they requesting for?
Now, you asked the vital question as to how is it they were able to carry their cows out of the state or a locality.
Yes.
But you know that there is little or nothing that a state governor can do in terms of security because of...
It's not the state governor. So we are here in this village, in this community, and all of a sudden we see persons with 50, 100 cows walk into our community. By now, because this information is available everywhere, we should raise the attention.
For Benue State, they got information that they were coming to attack them.
Yes.
Not once, not twice. And, you know, the process was followed as to making it known even up to the state governor's table, as the information was made known to us. Yes. Now, the question is, going back, because it is the state governors, you know, work to ensure that this lives of the citizens in the state, you know, is secured.
For us security professionals, we should stop the issue of getting onto television and discussing military operations, because the enemy is watching too. So now if there is a slip, there are corrective measures put in place in order that in future or at the next available opportunity, there won't be any errors anymore. So right now, we cannot say the state governor missed it. We cannot say the commissioner of police missed it. We can say, what can we do to make it better? What of the rest of the population? How do we ensure their safety and security? So at this point in time, it's something that everybody should put all hands on deck and then provide relevant information to the police, provide relevant information to the authorities.
Go back to the fact that
I'm saying that it can't be just too much. So even if we are sitting today and anybody finds anything that is actually out of place, he should make that call. The Joint Task Force, the army, the military, the police, all of them have disseminated their numbers all across this place. And at this point in time, we are still using, we are still discussing as if it's something pleasant.
It's not something
It's not.
pleasant.
So everybody should get angry.
But the action starts from somewhere.
Those places have local government chairmen.
Of course.
They have village heads.
And they were the ones that reported this, that I said they went through the process.
Let them show their anger. Let them rise up and say, our communities must be safe. So now, who is the nearest DPO to that location? What happened? Where is the nearest military formation? So teams should start speaking with each other. Now, the narrative for the security intelligence agencies should not be...
But you know that no one can just put a call across to any military formation without them getting a direct directive to do so from the top.
That phone will ring. When that phone rings, drop that information. At this point in time, we, the citizens, should demand that they do their job. So if I called you today that there are armed robbers in the flat above my house, and then in the morning, I'll stand a chance to ask you, DPO, did I not call you? So we cannot continue saying there's protocol.
So how far will that go in checking issues like this? Because Nigerians are saying that they are not getting as much body language in terms of dealing with this issue as we have gotten when dealing with, let's say, the Boko Haram issues.
Yes. So now, who are we against? So I'm saying you can't be a herdsman without having a cow. So you call them herdsmen. There are no cows anywhere. So persons, now we have not even gotten one person to say, are these Nigerians? So are we under siege as a country?
What do we do?
So at this point in time, is for us to pass out sufficient information into the communities and pass out communication lines. Phones are not seized by herdsmen.
More of intelligence, that's what you say?
Yes. And then the aspect of intelligence should not be taken away from finding out what is wrong to finding out what is the dispute, what is the problem within communities. Why are these people leaving their areas and moving to other areas? What do we put in place to reduce migration internally?
Are you speaking for the herdsmen or who is moving?
Both sides. Because if the plains in Adamawa are there and they are all green, and the plains in Sokoto, we have irrigation and they are all green, then you'll find out that migration will be reduced. Because we are having the impression that, okay, because of the dry season, they have to, but this thing started months ago. It was rainy season.
But it is in their culture to always move from one place to another.
It's because of forage for the cattle.
All right, security expert Mando Obot, thanks for your time on TV.
Thank you for having me.
Well, coming up, controversial